Hi there, it's Mandy Killatat from Soul Strategies, and today I have a very special guest for you. I have Vanessa Lewis from Love to Live and Peaceful Parenting. Vanessa is an EFT master trainer, coach and therapist who has many modalities under her belt, but today I've asked her to step us through a emotional freedom technique routine. Now, EFT for short is my go-to technique to release beliefs that no longer serve me. And so thank you so much, Vanessa, for being here with us. So just to begin with, exactly what is EFT?
Well, as you mentioned, it's short for Emotional Freedom Technique, but it actually just encompasses the ability to use the West and the Eastern philosophies around psychology and also the Eastern side of dealing with the emotions in the body. If you want a really in-depth understanding and knowledge about EFT, I would invite you to come and download a free ebook off my website on lovetolive.com.au. Completely free, goes into the history and gives you a lot of detail as to why this works.
I have to admit, I have referred a lot of clients to Vanessa's website to download that ebook because it is really comprehensive. But I guess the thing is that we don't really need to know that much about it for it to work. And that's why I love it so much, because it's really simple and easy to do. And once you actually learn the basic sort of recipe to it, you can actually step yourself through it at any point in time. So, okay, so one of the key things that I see really hold women back from stepping up, living their purpose, and really making that contribution to the world that I know that you are so deeply wanting to make, and that is the limiting beliefs that hold you back. So, these limiting beliefs there can be quite a lot of them, can't there?
Absolutely, and they're so common to everyone. To the level of understanding that a lot of those beliefs are created when we're young. So between the ages of 0 to around 6 to 7, that's where our formative years are. So if you have parents that didn't believe in themselves or didn't push themselves, and many of our parents didn't, then we're up against those kind of beliefs from our childhood. And overcoming them can be quite a struggle. But with a tool like this, if you can apply it on a regular basis, because there are what we call different layers associated with everything that we're trying to resolve within ourselves. Different emotions, different experiences that we've had that have reinforced our belief systems as well. So if you apply this at a regular basis for me, when I first began, I did it every day.
I have definitely used it every day for periods of time. And I find that particularly I will use it more when I'm really stretching myself and pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I find that that's most often when our limiting beliefs arise. Isn't it right?
Stepping out of the box.
That's right. And we suddenly have that belief of, oh my God, do I really know enough? Am I good enough? Can I do this? What if I fail? What if people see me? Yeah.
All of those beliefs.
Yeah.
So this is an instructional video. So we're going to ask you to turn the video off in a moment, and we're going to give you some instructions to follow. And once you have followed those instructions, I'm going to invite you to come back and start the video again. Okay, Mandy. Now that we've asked everyone to write down their belief, the belief that they want to work on today, I want to invite everyone and yourself to stop and to close your eyes for a moment and just really feel into your body where that belief resides. For some people it's in the belly, for other people it's in their heart, it might be in your head or in your neck, it doesn't matter where it is, just locate now where you feel that. And give it a shape, and perhaps it has a size and a colour. And maybe it might even have a memory associated with I want you to allow that feeling to really be there. And then give yourself a number out of 10. 10 meaning I completely believe it, and 0 meaning I don't believe it at all. What number would you give it? Okay, everyone has a starting number?
Yeah.
Great. Write it down.
Okay. Shall I, for the issue of transparency, I'll just share, I'm still tapping on the belief that I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. And I'm noticing that it's actually in my throat. Yeah, and it feels like this kind of round, kind of murky shape in my throat. And I'd probably say right now I'm maybe about a 5.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on, and I hope you've got yours written down.
Okay,
All right.
We'll begin. And the first place that we begin is on the side of our hand. It's what we call the karate chop point, because that's where you karate chop.
Yeah.
That's right. And you can use 2 fingers at the very least, but most of us on this point use about 4 of them. So you just start tapping there. And we say, repeat after me, please. Even though I have this limiting belief that is holding me back from my purpose. And stepping in into my purpose. I'm letting it go. And then you're moving to the top of the head in small circles. I'm releasing it. And then the beginning of the eyebrow, right at the beginning, 2 fingers.
So just there.
Yep, it's safe to let it go. And then on the side of the eye, where the bone is, it's safe to release it. And then under the eye, in line with the eyeball, it's safe to let it go. And then find the notch at the base of your neck, either side. There is a collarbone, so we're just moving our fingers slightly down, about 2 centimeters. It's safe to let it go. And then holding the wrist. And take a deep breath in and out. And say peace. So that's 1 round. And there are many different versions of emotional freedom or tapping techniques. That was a faster version. So what I would like you to do is just to close your eyes and just to tune into that belief again. Just to see if the number has changed. What number would you give it now? What number would you give yours, Peggy?
Look, I definitely feel like it's more like a 3 now.
Great.
There's some movement down.
Let's do 1 more round and see how we go.
Okay.
All right. Side of the hand, even though
I
I have this limiting belief
have this limiting belief
that prevents me
from
stepping into my purpose.
that prevents me from stepping into my purpose.
I accept myself
Where I am today.
And I'm letting it go. Top of the head, it's safe to release it. Eyebrow, safe to let it go. Side of the eye, it's safe to release it. Under the eye, it's okay to release this. Good. And then the collarbone, it's safe to let it go. And then hold the wrist, take a breath in and out. And peace. You can see how quick it can be.
This can be really quick. Now, I kind of found myself, I have to admit, wanting to add my own words in there.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Absolutely.
Like you can just freestyle it a little bit.
Totally. In fact, that's often the better way of doing it. But the easiest way to begin with is often just to say, I'm letting it go. It's okay to let it go. I release it. Words to that effect.
Yeah, kind of like, I'm so done with this.
Yes.
It's time.
Yeah, I'm letting it go.
Yeah, I'm releasing myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use many, many different ways of expressing yourself at that point, as long as you just keep doing it until you get it down to around about 2. Often when you get it down to around that low, it just goes by itself afterwards.
Right. So this is something that you can use as much as you need, and I really encourage you to sit down as many times as you need to, as many times as it comes up for you, even during the day as you're working through and stepping up. That, you know, as soon as you notice that there is a limiting belief there, like I'm not good enough, I don't know enough, you know, I'm afraid of failure, I'm afraid success even can be a belief that really holds people back from stepping up into their power and their purpose. You know, sit down, work through this, and as quickly as a few minutes, you can find relief and move on.
Yes, it can be as quick as that, and sometimes it can take a bit longer, but that's okay. If you keep working on it, over time it will be released.
Thank you so much for this, Vanessa.
You're welcome. Okay.